Sorry I'm late. I was finishing my latest Rumble on Let's Talk. So that'll be up later. I was just finishing recording it. And now I really need to smudge. And let's just start off with that while people are coming in. So, yeah, it's things, a lot of things in the world are coming full circle. And it's kind of interesting to see. Sure enough is. Hey, here, let me pop out the chat and I'll give everybody a chance to come in. Now, remember, folks, you want me to say hello to you specifically, you really should say hi in the chat, because it shows up in a list called the participants list. That means the people participating in the chat. And my goodness, let me see. I think today warrants the beginning of a fresh smoke stick. I'm going to have to cut this one down and retie it. So we'll put him aside for now. This is my last new smudge stick. Yeah. Okay. I always like to take the string down. They tie the string way up too high. Cleanse me of negativity. May I be honest and clear in any messages you choose to share. And may we all be cleared of negativity. And may you lift our hopes and our prayers to the Creator on your smoke. Okay. Daddy's home. Bev, do you do white sage? I think it's a wild sage. I don't know. You can use any sage, right? You can use any sage. It's just that white sage is the native equivalent of so hi everybody. How's it going? Yeah, I did a Rumble, and I'm going to edit it and upload it probably tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to edit and upload the potato video for Wednesday for our Half Acre Homestead. Tonight will be Little House Live Day 11 at 9 p.m., 9:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We will soon be going to Eastern Standard Time come November. So the first Sunday in November. So please remember that in the upcoming. Carolyn Martin. Is that my Carolyn Martin? Up there near Cornwall? Well, I see we got 39 people here, so let me just pop out. Hi, darling. How are you? How's things going? We have to talk soon, eh? It's been a minute since you and I had a chance to talk. Hey, BlackRock. Okay, let me pop out the participants list and let me say hi to BlackRock. Seashell surf, aloha, sweetheart. Carolyn Martin. Carolyn Martin is my longest standing friend. We went to kindergarten together. So there you go. Katrina Babe, Celeste, Coco Bear, Donna Oberlin, Becky Emerald Skies, Hope Britton, Jane, Joe Mama, Candy, Lori Palmieri. I hope I said that right. Linda Bott, my sister. Yeah, my sisters. Oh, my sisters. I have so many here. Lori Lazori, Michelle, Mindy Patriot Angel, Minnesota Farmer's Wife, Julie, Mama Duke, Shalita Buffett, Sherry Leach. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you again. Stacy Robbins, Willow Garden, and Yellow Bird up high in banana tree. How's everybody doing today? No, I don't want to go full screen here, bud. I just wanted to move it over so I could see it better. There we go. How's everybody doing today? The racing season is over for Papa. And we're discussing Thanksgiving and getting the house cleaned. So tomorrow, my task, this on Friday or Thursday, I can't remember what day it was, my task was to clean out my bedroom closet and declutter. I did that. Tomorrow's task, aside from editing the potato video, is organizing my linen cupboard. It's the kind of thing where you open it, shove stuff in and close it. You know what I mean? It's that bad. So, yes, there are no skeletons in my closet, just things that jump out and snag you. So I am feeling better. Hi, Karen. How are you, darling? Hi, Throwback Thursday. Welcome. It's been a minute since we've seen you, too. I am feeling better. I went to bed in a lot of pain last night because I just had to can that whole 50 pounds of potatoes. And I'm really unhappy with the result, not of the canning method, but of some of the potatoes. So my task this afternoon is to clear my nasty porch. Well, I mean, we got to have goals, right? Because by Thanksgiving, like 3 days before Canadian Thanksgiving is on, I believe, the 9th of October this year. Yes, the 9th of October is Canadian Thanksgiving. I like to call it the Harvest Home Supper, because when we say Thanksgiving, people assume we celebrate Thanksgiving like the Americans do, and they're two totally different celebrations, right? Like you guys got, Indians and corn and pilgrims and stuff like that. And ours is more of a take-off British harvest supper. Harvest home. It's a Thanksgiving celebration, but I don't like calling it Thanksgiving because people assume I'm American, right? Hey, Alice, I have a long list of things to do, but too hot, even with AC on. I'll wait until winter. Well, there you go. You got to do what you got to do, I did canning yesterday because it's been cool. And there's no guarantee we still won't get 90-degree weather, right? I mean, that can happen anytime between now and Thanksgiving. Or we could have snow before Thanksgiving. Who knows? But so we're discussing Thanksgiving and hopefully who can come. We've been talking about the... I misunderstood you about those potatoes. I thought all went strange, but you did say only 4 jars were. I missed that. Sorry, honey. Oh, don't worry about it. It was the quality of the potatoes that I bought. Now, each quart cost me 46 cents in potatoes. So it still was an okay deal if I only got 23 jars. Okay? That makes them 50 cents a jar. And I saw, and I'll show it in the video, when I was shopping on Friday, I picked up a pint of tinned potatoes, and they were $1.49 for a pint. So I figure 50 cents a quart, even when I had to discard a lot of the potato while I was peeling and paring them. And I had 4 jars that I just don't trust because they look nasty. So we'll probably have them for supper tonight. They're just discolored, right? But now I think I'm understanding why the Amish recipe calls for clarified butter. You see, I didn't put anything in it. I just tossed them in salt, right? And I'm thinking if I wanted to use clarified butter, which is uber expensive, even when making it yourself, when I just bought butter on sale for $4.44 a pound, I will be sniffing the jars. I know the botulism isn't a problem. It's the oxidization on the potatoes, or maybe the part I may have missed in the slice. So don't worry, I'm gonna see. G is clarified butter, yes. How long do I pressure can my tomatoes and zucchini? It's a vegetable, so I'm going to say 25 minutes for pints, 30 minutes for quarts, or you can go one better if you want and make it 35 minutes for pints, 40 minutes for quarts. Either way, it's going to be cooked and well and thoroughly. Yeah, I make my own clarified butter if I need to, but I'm thinking I'm just going to toss them. I'm going to pat them dry the next batch, and I'm going to toss them in a bit of olive oil and salt, because I think the oil or the butter coats the potato and stops oxidization while it's going into the canner. Right? Hey, Wild Fox, how's it going? So that would make sense, wouldn't it? It's not that my potatoes are bad. It's just that the quality of the potatoes I used was not the greatest. And even though I pared away anything that I could not see as safe, I still got some discoloration in a few jars. So I will be doing this again on video the next time I can potatoes. And I will toss them in olive oil and salt. Some people use pepper. I'm not going to do. Pepper has a tendency to get bitter if you put pepper in canning. Like, I don't put spices in canning unless they're fresh, like fresh garlic, fresh onions, right? The potatoes you cooked in the air fryer look delicious. Oh, that's what I have enough for supper tonight. I'm going to open one of those jars and a jar of carrots, and I'm going to pat them dry, and I'm going to toss them in. Now, I have a trifecta for everyday cooking, which is salt, pepper, and garlic. But for air fryer potatoes, it's salt, pepper, garlic, and paprika. And if you got smoked paprika, all the better. Hi, Sharon. Just got back from picking up over 50 jars for $20. Good job. Try baby new potatoes, dry packed. Watch a video on dry. Yeah, baby new potatoes or new potatoes are best. Do not, and it's not dry canning, it's dry packing. Pressure canning. Okay? Dry canning is an oven method. And that's not what we do. It's dry packing. If I get a sale on potatoes in the next couple of weeks, I will repeat the process for y'all, but this time I will coat them in either clarified butter, which I can't see me doing because that's like, that ups the price by like $5. But I could toss them in, like pat them dry, toss them in olive oil and salt, and can them that way. And let's see if that stops any oxidization or graying of the potatoes in the jar. I do it with salted butter. I do everything with salted butter. If it calls for unsalted butter and then they add salt to the recipe, I just leave the salt out. Hi, Lynn Smith. How's it going? So I have to go out and look for zucchini and tomatoes tonight or tomorrow. I will be editing the potato video tomorrow. And of course, I broke my canner lids down to show, like, to explain how I clean them in between large cannings like that. So, how's everybody doing? My goodness, there's a lot of negative stuff there. Did you hear that they're going to be bringing back this? That's what I heard. I will not comply. So, but we're not going to talk about that, right? You know why? Because there's too many people awake now to let that crap fly under the radar. Because there's too many of us that are going to go, I ain't ever going back. Because what's really odd is that when these were mandated, I ended up having to request more lorazepam for my doctor for panic attacks. And now I'm down to half that dose because I started refusing. So anyway, I pick up 200 pounds of 200 pounds of potatoes, 45 pounds of cabbage, and 5 pounds of diced carrots and 5 celery, 50 pounds onions from GFS for $192. Not sure if that's a good price, but I needed to put it up. That's a great price. Where was this, Stacy? Got to remind me. Now, remember, when you post something like that, tell us what state you live in and what store you're getting it from. If it's like a public store, so that people can, go and do what they need to do, right? I'm teaching my daughter how to can. We made 16 pints of apple butter from apples from our tree. I have some apples in my tree and a few pears that have already fallen off. I don't know if they're going to be any good, but I think I'm going to dehydrate them. I'm going to slice or dice and dehydrate them for, cakes and fruit cakes and stuff, right? I'm never, ever following it again. Right. I finished my potatoes. Next canning is carrots. Well, I'm still waiting for deer carrots to come out. And Raph is up by Maniwaki there. And she says there's none that far north. And they usually start in the north. So I'm going to actually start watching they had 10-pound bags of carrots on for $3.99. And 10-pound bags of potatoes on for $3.99. I now wish I had bought more, right? G. Gordon Food Services in Greenwood, Indiana. Thank you, Stacy. So you can look forward to my Rumble video. You can look forward to that probably tomorrow sometime. And the potato video will be on Tuesday because I'm tired. And I'm going to make supper after this video and go watch TV and have dinner with Papa. Granddad. Let's call him Granddad. We're going to have, my dad just walked in the room. I'm going to have supper with Granddad and we're going to watch. We've been watching The Wheel of Time again because we watched the first season a while ago. And I love it because it's almost a lot of truth in plain sight. Some of it is just total theatrics, but some of it resonates so deeply with me. So we're rewatching season 1 because there's 3 episodes out of season 2 now. So, and I believe that is on Amazon Prime, The Wheel of Time. It's pretty cool. You take what you want and leave the rest. I don't know how to find deer carrots here in Illinois. Look at farmers markets. Look at roadside gas stations and stands in the country. Okay? 5 pounds of organic carrots, $4.99 here in Central Texas. That's what I paid last week. Okay, so I missed a good deal then. Maybe I'll go back. Maybe I'll go back tomorrow and see if their sale is still on, and load up on some more potatoes and carrots. right? No membership required. Cool. Here in Michigan, they sell them where you can get hunting licenses and Amish produce. There you go. Yeah, or juicing carrots. Thank you, BlackRock. Yeah, because some people call them juicing carrots. What they are is seconds, the ones that aren't perfect, that that end up that get rejected for grocery store carrots, right? Horse carrots. There's another good one. Horse carrots, deer carrots, juicing carrots. My goodness, Howard. A lot of noise. Gordon Foods is closing here in Thunder Bay. Restaurants are up in arms. Oh, no. In the USA, they are called seconds carrots, like factory seconds. Okay? So those are all different. See, every different area has a different dialect and name for it. We get deer apples and deer carrots. Deer apples are frequently called grounders or juicing apples, right? Or, cider apples. Oh, and we haven't seen any. So, I think I might go to Maxi tomorrow. I think I might just do that. I got enough gas. I might go to Maxi's tomorrow and get some. I have to get him special HMEs, homemade meals, for him to wear in his neck hole because that's where he breathes. Oh, okay. So what is an HME? What is, yeah. Oh, Bizwadget. Please. So I'm going to draw a card because I'm sitting here with them in front of me for the group. Let's do the Soul's Journey cards. What is OIS? That's what I mean. I don't understand the oh, a moisture filter. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Oh, there's our group reading. It flipped over right in the shuffling of the cards. I always like it when they do it so conveniently. Okay. This card was freedom. Isn't that odd that card would come up? Freedom. I possess the power. We possess the power and the free will to create our own happiness. Freedom. We possess the power and the will to create our own happiness. Please let that sink in. It's a really good card. Well, I like it that you asked for that. I'm soon going to be picking my little yellow peppers that are hot, and I'm going to be making some pickled hot peppers. I just, do a vinegar water salt brine with a couple of cloves of garlic. I frequently find pretty big bags of jalapenos at my dollar store. Really? Wow. Healthcare in the USA is horrible. And it's almost as bad here. But I'm grateful for my healthcare system. I really am grateful for my healthcare system. But I find it odd that I was asked to make an early as possible appointment as soon as she came back from holidays. And when I tried to do that, I was put off till mid-September. And you'll find out why that's odd when you see my Rumble. Oh God, Mrs. Volfies sings it. I really should redo At Last because I've gotten better at it. So we'll see. But I think I'm going to harvest. I'm going to go out and pick zucchinis and tomatoes, and I just might pick all my big green tomatoes and set them to, yeah, good health insurance is important. Every treatment he gets is $31,000. Oh my God. Every 3 weeks? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's a lot. I don't understand. You know, they talk about student debt forgiveness in the US. Why don't they give, you know, people who have debilitating illnesses, who need treatments like cancer and dialysis and stuff, why don't they give them, you know, insurance forgiveness or debt forgiveness? I know people who lost their homes and had to go completely bankrupt, and beat the cancer only to have it come back and kill them. A different kind of cancer. It's a plague upon the planet, I swear, this stuff that's going around. Well, thank you, Linda Bob. So for 1 ounce of medication, that's absolutely diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. And the more necessary the medication, it seems, the more expensive it is. Right? So, you know, we just got to start paying attention and putting our foot down and saying, I'm not doing that. Or I'm not taking that. Right? Hi, Mary Lindsay. I honestly think that if the Biden administration or anything is going to do any debt forgiveness, it should be for people who have to take debilitating treatments for diseases. I know. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And that medication is probably only worth that medication is probably only worth about $3. But everybody else has to get paid, right? Hey, Leanne, how are you? Absolutely. But let's not focus on the negative. Let's focus on the fact that we're still growing our own food, that we are learning more and more that modern medicine and natural medicine are two totally different things. Yeah. That's awful, Joe. But I mean, I know you'll take every second, right? So would I if it was me, right? It's funny, I got a flyer in the mail saying, "Oh, you know, we have your records that you're 59 years old and you haven't had a mammogram yet." And it's like, yeah, damn right I haven't. Do you know that 1 mammogram is worth 250 chest x-rays? I got that from a radiologist. Now, I'm pretty familiar with my own floppy mud flaps here. And if anything different happens, I'll be aware of it, and then I will get it looked at. But I am not filling my body with radiation, especially my breasts. Only also because I had breast reduction surgery when I was 16 and there is scar tissue. So I guarantee they're going to see scar tissue and go, "Ooh, what's that? We better do it again." No, I'm done with that. A big bag of dried elderberries, Alice. Where did you get that? Hey, Nat. Just dropped the car off to get fixed. I broke a rear spring. Not sure how that happened. Too many potholes. Hey, kitty cat. Are you happy Gracie Daddy's home? Did you get it figured out, dear?
Yeah, it's just so low on fuel. I put a little bit of race car gas in it to bring it up.
Ooh, give it a shot of the good stuff.
Well, it's going to get some stabilizer soon. I'm home.
I see that. And I love you. We're going to have pork chops and air fried carrots and potatoes tonight.
Taters.
Taters.
All right.
Yep.
I'm going to go sit down and relax for 5.
Absolutely do that. Everybody says hi, Howie. Hello. So I'm sure Howie can give you a fine exam. No. I seriously, I give myself a very good breast exam almost nightly. So Amazon, Patera was talking about it and went and ordered it right away. Right away, what? What did I just miss? What did I just miss while I was kissing my husband? Oh, Amazon. How much was it? How much was it? Because I think I have a gift card balance. Amazon, let me write that down. Dried elderberries. I could really use those because I want to get elderberry bushes. I'm giving myself a birthday present this year of a new pear tree, some thornless blackberry bushes, maybe some blueberry bushes. I was going to buy strawberry roots, but I already have a bed started, right? I'll have to get a little bit of straw to cover that or something. Maybe some leaves. And I want to get an elderberry bush. I don't know where I'm going to plant all this stuff. I'm going to have to get loads of fill and then a load of topsoil so I can plant all this stuff. Okay, 1 pound bag. Amazon elderberries. And I will put that on my wish list if I don't have enough. I love keeping a wish list because it's a list I can't misplace. Does that make sense? It's a list I can't misplace because it's always there. Striver's Homestead. They make a tincture. Fair price. A tincture of what? I think I could make a pretty. I'm pretty sure I've got a recipe. I've got it right there in my Penelope Odie's Complete Medicinal Herbal. Yeah, Gracie's so excited because Daddy's home. Daddy's home. He's out. I guarantee he's out dumping all them potato peels right now. I'm looking forward to having a lovely visit with my husband tonight. I just got 3 5-gallon buckets from a deli, going to grab more at the end of the month. Got 3 what? Got 3 what, Autumn? Not? You might need to get 2 elderberries for pollination. I'm not positive. Well, judging by the way they grow in the ditches around here, right? But I always forget where I saw them. But I saw like 5 of them in full bloom. And I said to Howie, I got to remember where I saw these. They were somewhere around the racetrack. But when they were supposedly ripe, I couldn't see them, right? I get the juice elderberry cranberry juice by Ocean Spray. Oh, you just got 3 5-gallon buckets from a deli. Okay, gotcha. Good haul. Good haul. Look up organic dried elderberries. That's what I did. Empty buckets. Okay. Okay. Well, I know we're all doing everything we can. Just remember, it's not because we're in a panic. Because, you know, we listen to that little meter inside us that says, you know what? I think I'm going to put up 100 pounds of potatoes this year instead of 50 or 60. You know what? I think I'm going to put up 100 pounds of carrots this year instead of 50 or 60. I'm going to do 60 pounds of onions instead of 30. 2 bushels instead of 1 of peppers. And this is all if I can get them. I have not seen deer apples or deer carrots yet. And maybe it's because they can sell them cheaper elsewhere or better elsewhere. I couldn't get all the apple butter canned. I had to refrigerate some. Can I heat it up and can it still? I don't see why not. As long as it's going to be warm all the way through. Like if you're going to put it in a canner cold, then make sure the water's cold. Okay? And then can it. Okay? Don't put a cold thing in a hot canner, might have an explosion on your hands, sort of thing. Sambucus nigra by Horbach. 1 pound dried elderberries, organic on Amazon, $19.99. Ooh, I'll have to look that up. Make ton of tinctures. They have a YouTube channel also. Yeah, they're going to have to be careful of that because you start telling people, that you make medicine, and YouTube is going to go, oh no, and they're going to censor it. That's next. Watch it. Don't mean to be negative. I'm just saying, I've recently received an email for every one of my channels saying you don't get to choose what kind of ads on your channel anymore. We will decide whether to do a pre-roll, mid-roll, end roll, because I would leave the mid-roll and end roll off, and a lot of times I wouldn't do non-skippable ads, right? Because my friends don't skip the ads. They let them play, right? So I don't like to take that choice away, but now the choice has been taken away from me. For instance, on my reading channel, I would only put up a banner ad, nothing that was going to disrupt what they were listening to or anything like that. Now, that's only been happening in the last 2 years, because before that, I wasn't aware I had a choice. And so much of my little House of the Prairie books are all, interrupted with ads, right? But now that choice, that part of my creative choice has been removed from my care, so to speak. So from now on, no matter what you're seeing anywhere on YouTube, they're the ones who are going to put the ads. They're going to say, oh, your video ran 8 minutes, or your video ran 30 minutes. We're going to put a first ad, a mid-roll, and an end-roll ad. And it's like, oh my God. I really do try and spare people that, but now I won't be able to. So I'm just saying. Hey, Ninja Clan Kathy! Rest, hydrate, cold in New York. Yeah, it's chilly here too. It's chilly here too. And I'm starting to feel the pain in my back and my neck. So I'm going to have to get off here shortly. But I will thank you everyone for helping. I didn't know if I could be canned once it was refrigerated. Yeah, you just have to heat it. You just have to bring it up to heat again. Right? You just have to bring it up to heat again. And especially something like apple butter, it has enough sugar in it that as long as, you're putting hot into a hot jar and then into a boiling canner, it's only going to need to be canned for like 15 minutes because it's already got its own preservative in it too. My son pays for YouTube so we don't get the ads. Well, see, I get a percentage of that too. Right? So I don't mind if people pay the $9.99 to watch all their YouTube without any ads whatsoever, because I get a piece of that, right? Because that video is going to be exempt from ads. That money is shared between the YouTubers, right? So I don't mind if, people do that. So yeah, me too. Me too, right? Anyway, I'm going to go start dinner. And now I'm going to share some spiritual nourishment with you if you want that. If you don't and you want to leave now, go right ahead. There is no judgment. Everybody connects to their faith in their own way. But we like to say a prayer and reach out our hearts and hands across the internet and meet where our hearts and hands meet is where God's light and love lives, right? Everything else is just semantics, right? I'm going to. I plan on it. Hey, mahalo. How's it going, Kathy? It's $73 for no ads? Is that for the year? Because if that's for the year, that's a good price. I love you, Carolyn. We're going to talk soon, okay? Mwah. I love you too, sweetheart. So, for those who don't want to stay, take care, God bless. And let's all join hearts, join hands across the world, the universe, the multiverse. And let's do some deep breathing. Imagine breathing in light and exhaling smoke or soot or anything that may be sticking to you. Because remember, a lot of this stuff that's going on in mainstream media and on social media has a battering effect, and we don't realize that, you know, our spirit can become bruised from it, right? So we inhale the light and release the bruise, so to speak, right? I've never heard a month. That's nuts. I think that might be YouTube TV. You're right, BlackRock. I'm just talking about no ads. It's called, I forget. I don't even know what it's called. They ask me every once in a while if I want it. And I go, no, thanks. Because I watch ads for everybody. All right. Well, YouTube TV and YouTube, just watching YouTube with no ads is different. YouTube TV is where it's more like Netflix, I guess. Right? Right. YouTube, yeah, I don't even know if it's called, yeah. All right. So let's do some deep breathing. In with the light. Out with the soot. Push it right out. In with the light. Out with the negative sludge. In with the love. Out with the fear. Hey, God, creator, source of absolutely everything ever imagined. Thank you for bringing us here today, God. Thank you for helping me do my Rumble. And being free of, the negativity that came with it afterwards. Thanks for bringing us together in your light and love so that we can share hope and faith and ideas and where to find deals and just basically support each other through some of the darker parts of the world, and what's going on in society today, and support each other with love and faith, right? But there's a lot of people out there, God. There's a lot of people out there that are having a hard time seeing through the soot of the negative chaos that's going on in the world right now. And they're not quitting. So, God, we ask you to fill us so full of your light and your love, and that we raise these people up above the darkness for you to pour the warmth and the light and the love over them so that they may have relief and be able to look in the correct direction to see the light. God, we ask that you continue to bless us with your love so that we may share our love, especially our love and prayers with those that upset us and anger us and hurt us the most. Because it's easy to pray for the people we love. It's hard to pray for those that couldn't give a fiddler's fart about us, or worse. So thank you, God. for bringing us together. May we shine with the light of your love. May we be living example of the light of your love. Sorry. Amen. Namaste. Shalom. Peace be with you. Merry meet. Blessed be. Walk in the shining light of God's love. Whatever language you use, if the language is love, we're all heading in the right direction. Take care. God bless. We'll see you on Thursday night. And Little House Live, folks, we will see you at 9:15. Okay? Mwah. Take care. God bless.